But thank you for sharing that, Sindhu. So we're almost going to wrap up this podcast, but there's two more things that I really, really wanted to discuss with you. So one of which, and this is one of the things that I absolutely love about you, I love that you're able to do what you do with your full-time role where you're working with such individuals who have either offenders or survivors. And I know it's such a draining job mentally and physically. And I love that Lucky's in the same field as you outside of his real estate profession. How do you go about managing your full-time role as a probationary officer? And then you've got your, not just your content creation, which is another business of its own, but you are also a makeup artist for non-bridal and bridal clients. I think there are a lot of people out there who are starting out these side hustles where they're working with clients. What are your top 3 learnings working with clients? Well, I'm sure you've had your hiccups and mistakes that you've done where you've screwed up and you've had to learn it the hard way. What are your top 3 advice for people that are starting out in this kind of similar industry as yourself, or any kind of industry where they're going to have to do customer service and deal with clients?
Yeah. In terms of managing 2 careers, first probation and parole and makeup, I'm telling you, it can get very, very overwhelming, but at the same time, it's so rewarding. At the end of the day, probation and parole is more of it's a very like a high stress level type of job, lots of paperwork, dealing with lots of crime issues, and lots of it's just a kind of like almost like a negative environment, but it's something that I do enjoy doing in the sense that it is rewarding when the clients make a change in their life, because I've had a lot of those, so it is really rewarding when that happens, and it is rewarding when you're helping the survivors and stuff like that too, right? But then there's the makeup aspect where I feel like myself, and this is my passion, and I think at the end of the day, when I'm coming from that negative environment and going into this positive environment, you're just like, okay, you'll do anything and everything to make it right? Yeah. So in the beginning, when I started my makeup career, obviously I was not perfect at all. I had my fair share of issues, but first and foremost, when you're doing makeup and hair on clients, I think it's so important that you do practice. I think practice makes everything perfect. And trial and error. There's always going to be trial and error. And trial and error is so important because when you're starting out, nothing's going to be perfect. Because I look at my clients from 2014 to now, huge improvement, right? And that goes to saying that, don't hesitate to take workshops, don't hesitate to take master classes. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, you can be a self-taught makeup artist, but you're always going to want to learn something new. You need to make sure that you're up to date with the trends. You need
Even
to make
if you've
sure
been properly certified and you went to beauty school and you were certified, it's so important to still go and learn new techniques and new ways of doing things.
100%. I think it's so important. And I don't think you should feel that thing where oh, I'm a certified makeup artist, I know my shit. You don't need to feel like that. We've been there, we've done that. I think it's so important to just try to get more knowledge. There's nothing wrong with learning. We're always learning somehow, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. And reach out to other makeup artists. Reach out to them, because I've had people that are starting up that reach out to me, and I'm happy to share my knowledge with them, because I'll literally have girls messaging me being like, hey, what camera equipment are you using? What type of foundations do you use on your client? And I'll literally tell them, hey, I only have 5 shades in my kit. I literally mix and match. Or my camera equipment, I literally take a 1-minute video around my room showing them, hey, this is my setup. This is how I do my makeup content creating. This is the type of camera I use. This is the lighting I use. This is what you need to do. And if you don't have any of this stuff, don't worry. Just start with your phone. People actually take videos on their phone, right? And another important thing that I have to say that I myself am still learning is it's so important to respond to emails, okay? Because I'm still learning, because I'm telling you, I'm not like the best when it comes to responding emails right away, but I'm getting there and I am starting to do it properly. But responding to emails is so important because obviously if you want your clientele, they are expecting, they're literally like, oh my God, like I'm in a rush. I need a makeup artist. I need this makeup artist right now. I want them. I want them. I want them. Right.
Yeah.
And you just want to make sure that like you are giving that to them by responding to them in a timely manner. Right. I myself have like this automated message. Hey guys, like I will respond to you guys within 3 business days. Hope to talk to you soon or whatever. And I try to respond back within 3 to 4 business days. If I don't, I literally respond back saying, hey, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. And I kind of tell them exactly what it is that I'm going through for me not to message on time, because it is important to like, kind of like tell them the reason, because you don't want to just, come off as like someone that doesn't care, right?
Yeah.
You want to be relatable and you want to be able to have that type of connection with your future customers or future clients, right? So I let them know. And then if I'm on vacation, I literally put it on my Instagram saying, hey guys, I am going to be on vacation from this day to this day. I will not be responding to my emails, but will so once I return. And so it's important to have that. And another thing that I would say is when you are working with your clients, it is so important to build a relationship with them. I'm not joking. I have been counselors to some of my clients. Like I've literally, like they can talk to me about their whole life. I don't even know what it is. They literally look at my face and they're like sitting there and I'm like, they're like, oh my gosh, Sindu, so this is what happened 10 years ago and I'm at this place now. And like literally spill their whole life story to me. And I love listening. I love like just telling them, hey, like this is what you should do, or like, I just love being there for them. And I think it's so important to have that relationship with your client, because at the end of the day, this person is sitting in your chair and they're going to get their makeup done and they want to make sure that they feel comfortable. Have a conversation, whether it's like, okay, let's say if someone is feeling uncomfortable and they're not really talkative, I'm literally like, hey, so whose wedding is it? Or who, like, where's the reception happening? I'll start the conversation. I'll just be like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, or, oh my God, like, I literally love your hair. Like, I can't do that with my hair, because there are some clients out there that have amazing hair and I'm just like, shit, like I want their hair. And I'll like compliment the client, start a conversation with that, like, so yeah, these are some ways you can I know you can build your business by just adhering to these things that I just said.
Absolutely. I think so. Yeah, definitely investing in good lighting and technology, but you don't have to feel like you should only start as soon as you get yourself a really, really good camera. Just to ask, what camera do you use?
So I use the M50 Canon.
Okay, beautiful. And lighting, you use a ring light?
Lighting, I'm not going to try to show you my makeup room right now because it's so messy.
Yeah.
I'm still cleaning it, but it's like, I'm not using my ring light. I'm using my vanity mirror. That's the lighting I use. Yeah. But this is literally when at nighttime. If I'm not shooting at nighttime, it's all natural lighting. You've seen my big windows. Yeah. This is what I use, so it's all natural lighting.
Yeah. Natural lighting is the best. Even now I'm relying on natural lighting for this video right now, and I shoot a lot of my content on my iPhone. So yeah, I think that's really, really good advice.